plan your day for success, not for failure. For example, when you come home from work or from school, you want to play video games or watch TV or YouTube. If you get into the mindset of, I have done things that I don't want to do, I'm going to want to do something that I feel good about doing. For example, if you say to yourself, I'm going to watch YouTube or play video games or watch TV after work or school, you are planning yourself for failure. If you instead plan yourself to do good stuff, for example, work on your business, for example, for me, doing YouTube, spreading this message of, should I say, wisdom or clear thinking, it is going to be much more beneficial for you and you will feel more happy because of it. For example, if I have an old computer and on it I played a long time ago video games that a couple of months ago I played video games like Need for Speed Most Wanted and the Matrix Path of Neo. Those are nostalgia games for me, and after I completed them I didn't feel like they give me that much pleasure, and I feel like that they're a waste of time for me because I have other priorities and I don't feel like they give me a so-called return on investment. So I give other people the example, for losing weight, if you start eating, I tell them if you start eating more meat, more vegetables and fruits, you will lose weight. They tell me, oh, how can that be? You're gonna eat more. But they don't think of it as, for example, your stomach has a limited expansion size. You can't keep filling it with stuff and not feel full after a while. I tell them to focus on the things that they have to add into their diet in order to lose weight and not things that they have to remove. For example, if I give a fat person the advice, stop drinking soda, stop eating cake and junk food, they will focus on the not doing them, but they will still go to them because they don't have an alternative. They don't think of the alternative, which is the good food. For example, if you give them a meal which is a big steak, a portion of cooked vegetables, 2 apples and an orange, it's kind of hard after that meal to still feel hungry for the same portion of cake that they would have eaten otherwise. Plus the good food will give them energy for the day. The cake will make them feel more worse and make them feel sleepy. The other thing that planning for success that I found difficult for me is wasting time. The Need for Speed and Path of Neo that I talked about in the beginning, I felt like I was wasting time, and for me wasting time is a taboo, should I say. I even feel wasting time for the first 1 to 5 minutes of meditating, but after that I feel more calm, that I will have more mental clarity. I say to myself I will have more mental clarity after meditating, and it will give me the tools that I need for doing the stuff for the business, the stuff for the YouTube channel, and communicating the good habits, communicating the experience of the holistic self-improvement. And after a fulfilling day of doing what is needed and not what I want to do, what I planned for during my failure days, not doing that, I feel more fulfilled when doing the things that lead to my success. For a man especially, success is what fuels us, the progress towards success. What else did I want to say? Basically the idea is to not get into the mood of doing the bad habits. get into the mood of doing the good ones. While you focus on the good habits, you will not have time to do the bad ones. If you fill your day up with good habits like meditation, reading books, working on your business, learning about how to make a business, and so on. So the practical example that I can give you will be to, while you're at work or at school, think about when you get home to focus on, oh, I'm going to have a 10-minute meditation session. I'm going to read a book that's about, I don't know, mental health or something that you're interested in, like business and communicating with people. For example, I read a book that I think is very valuable. It's called Psycho-Cybernetics, how you change your mind and how you think to enable yourself to go towards success. Because in the book it says that you have a success mechanism inside of you, in your mind, a way of that's built into you. And if you give it a goal to fail, it will go towards that goal. If you give it a goal to succeed, it will find ways to achieve that goal. Either will it be with meditation, exercise, reading, journaling, and so on. So let's get back to the practical advice. The practical advice is to, while you're at school or at work, plan the good habits that you will do after you return home. For example, don't think about, oh, I'm going to get to the mood to play video games or FAP. I'm going to get to the mood to read a book, to study a skill that I can develop in the future and use. I'm going to think about working out. The visualizations is a great way to get yourself into the mood, to basically make yourself motivated to do stuff. That's, for example, my mother, because we go into different apartments and into our apartments and do some renovation, and in those apartments, she, for example, if she's tired and came back from work, she's still in the mind of, oh, I want to go there to do that, to renovate that, to paint the wall, to smooth it out. Doesn't matter. If you get in the mindset of doing the good habits, you will basically get into the groove of doing the good habits. At the end here, I really was willy-nilly, but I hope that the information was good and I hope it helps. Bye.